Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to forward messages from a private group which doesn't allow forwarding or saving of content to another public group. Now, for this demo, I'm going to be using a private group which I created, but this works on every private group and channel. However, I'm going to be demonstrating this in my group because I have the rights to this content and therefore I can move it from place to place. So I don't recommend you to do this to content that you don't own. You should only do this to content you do own and you have the rights to. The reason I'm showing you this is that if you need to move content from place to place, this is the perfect solution for you. I'm using a software that's going to do this for you. So let's first send this message to the group. This is the private group. I just sent an image and some text and I'm expecting it to appear in this group right now. As you can see, it just moved from here to these two groups just now. Now, just to demonstrate and show you that this is a private group, I'm going to go here and click on View Group Info. Then I'm going to click on the Edit button and Manage Group, just to show you here that we do have restrictions for the saving of content. So if I try and right click here in the private group, you won't see the save button or forward button, whereas over here in the Chinese group we have the save and forward buttons here. So as you can see, this does work. Now, of course, as I said before, you should only do this with your private data, but let me just show you how I did this very simply. Let me stop the forwarding tool. This is called Relaygram. It allows you to relay content from one group to another, and it works seamlessly. And basically, if we go here to the rule I created, edit rule, you can see that I took information from the private group and moved it to one of my other groups, so this Chinese group and the teaser group. And in this scenario, it's going to send one message to two groups. Now, you can decide which content is forwarded. You can select, and you can also decide on some conditions if you want the content to be sent. You can also add a prefix or a suffix, and you can have a delay to the forwarding situation. Additionally, you can add an AI condition, like for example, if the content doesn't contain personal information, send it, for example, and now it will only forward if there's no personal information. But you can write anything you want in here. Obviously, you probably know how prompts work. And lastly, my favorite part is translate to Chinese. This is basically a prompt, which I'm sure you're all aware of by now. You can write any prompt you want. You can summarize in English, etc. You can basically do whatever you want over here. And then when you start forwarding, and you test it again, let's test it right now. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. What you're going to see here is in the Chinese group, it's going to translate to Chinese and summarize the message as well. So here's the translation and here's the summary, which basically gives you the ability to take one input group like this and then kind of disperse it into multiple languages, which could actually be very useful if you want to create like 70 other channels in 70 other languages. This is the app for you. Now, you can add as many rules as you want here. There's no limitations. Just one thing, you have to be using a Windows computer and it has to be on at the time you are doing this. You can't switch your computer off when this is working. You can add as many rules as you want, and that's as simple as that to use this. To get started, go to relaygram.com. It's very simple. You just add your Gemini API key and your app ID and you're all good to go. Thank you for watching this video. See you. Bye-bye.